Hey gang, it's Jack Ballou. Thanks for tuning back into my YouTube channel. If you find these videos helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Let's talk about warming up. What you derive from your daily ride, whether you're on the trail or you're doing a arena session with your horse, that is all dictated by how successful your warm-up goes. Whether or not you bring the horse's metabolic and muscular system to a prime state where they can make adaptations. So before actively warming up, you must do a loosening phase. This is 10 minutes, and all the science supports this. There's no way around this. You have to walk your horse for 10 minutes just to lubricate the joint fluids. If you don't do that, what happens is the cartilage on the end of the bones starts absorbing the concussion, and rather than the joint fluid cushioning joint. And over time, over the time of your horse's life, that has a very negative effect on the cartilage. So the loosening phase is, I'm going to demonstrate. This is very simple. So it is simply walking your horse on a long rein like this, because you don't want anything restricted. You want free flowing motion for 10 minutes. This is not the time where you want to work on getting your horse in a frame. I'm not riding transitions. You can walk back and forth over poles if you want, like I have some poles behind me. But you're just letting the horse, now your horse might not drop his neck this low. That's okay. I just want you to demonstrate what you're doing in the loosening phase that precedes your warm-up phase is you're simply meandering uninterrupted. So if I'm walking around like this for about 2 minutes and then my buddy approaches the fence and I stop and I chat with this person, I've just interrupted my continuous 10 minutes, right? The goal is once you start them moving, and this can be on the ground walking them or from the saddle, the goal is to keep it going. Now I get a lot of questions like, well, what if my horse lives in a pasture? Well, you have to know your horse. Most horses in pasture, like right here is winter in California, and most of the horses that are usually in this pasture are not moving around a ton. Maybe a little, but most of the time they'll spend 5-10 minutes in one spot either grazing or snoozing, and then they'll maybe walk 5 steps over there and repeat the process. You can't really count that as continuous motion. It doesn't serve the same purpose for lubricating the joints and getting the horse prepared. So don't forget your loosening up phase prior to your more active warming up phase, which we'll cover in a future video. For now, this has been Jack Ballou talking about the difference between loosening up and warming up your horse so that you can get better conditioning benefits. Thanks for tuning in.